Hi guys, it's Kim Beegler, owner of Ewethful Fiber Farm and Mill, and I'm back. And this is take 2. And I filmed yesterday, and then the wind just got. I was using my microphone, and the wind it was too much. I couldn't put you guys through it. Can you tell the sheep are ready to eat? So, hey guys, welcome back. Or if you're new, thanks for joining me. I own a wool mill. We are grass seed farmers. We have a flock of fiber animals and some less than fibery animals. And I just talk about all those things. And today I was just going to do a quick update on the grass seed farm because harvest is kicking. And then go on a tour of, there's Elsie May. Go on a tour of, check out all the animals. My magnolia tree here, I gave her a nice spot, and hopefully Elsie's not going to poop, but she may. That's one of the hens, just talking. She's like, why are you sitting over there and not feeding me? I'm actually sitting here waiting for June, the pony's hay to soak, because that's something that's happened since I was last on, or since we talked about the animals. We had a new vet. I don't know what she's doing. A new vet come out, and she's a little more on the homeopathic side. She does both traditional, but also has some other great ideas. So we are changing up June's food a bit and soaking her hay before she gets it in an effort to pull some of the excess sugars out. We're going to run blood work. Most likely she's got Cushing's and or another basically diabetic disease that senior horses can get. I mean, all horses actually can get, but especially in the Pacific Northwest where our grasses are so high in sugars because we grow such great grass here. Crazy. Anyway, so we're doing some work on her to try to just slow everything down if we can. We'll see how it goes. Yesterday I'm trying to give her a slow feeder because she is overweight, which is a result of probably all these other things going on, but and it's basically like a bag and a netted bag. So they have to eat through the netted bag. No. That was way too terrifying for June. No matter where I put the netted bag, whether it was hanging, whether it was like hanging against a wall. That hen really has a lot to say this morning. Whether it was in her feet or not hanging at all. So we're trying out some new stuff with her. Anyway, but she's doing good. The boys are on a diet. That was the recommendation of the vet. So we've pulled back on their kibble, but they are getting a lot more veggies to make them feel like they're full because they were not loving that they were getting less kibble. So let's see. The grassy farm is going well. Actually, before I say that, I want to send out a big thank you to everybody who bought some product last week. And we sold out, not quite sold out. There's a little bit of handspun left, and I am going to restock the handspun soon. But thank you so much to everybody that bought handspun yarn. 100% of the proceeds of that for the month of July are going to keep our clinics and they are an organization that helps independent clinics keep access to abortion and all the different reproductive rights that women have available. So thank you so much. Thank you for anybody who bought other stuff too. I always appreciate that. We have some beautiful stuff in the online shop, so thank you. And there will be some beautiful new handspun going up probably in a couple days. I have to ply a little bit more and then wash it and dry it, and then I'll pop it up, but it's really pretty. So Grassy Farm harvest is in full swing. Last week was kind of the big get everything cut week, and we're behind because the weather was so wet for so long here that usually we'd be well into combining. But no, we haven't even started combining, which is when you actually take the seed or the product off of the ground. So right now the grass is not all, but most of the grasses are cut and they're laying on the ground, soaking up the sun, drying out. And then once they're dry, you go through the combines and pull the seed off of the ground. So we're kind of just in that like a little bit of a holding pattern. And meanwhile, Mitch is running around irrigating. It's just long days already. Long days. And it was 90s yesterday and 90s. Sorry. Making sure my dogs aren't misbehaving, which they are. So I have a little video of Mitch out in a windrower cutting, so I'll show you guys that in a minute, and then we'll also go take a peek at all the animals. And I think that's everything I had to say before we get started. Hopefully the wind will be a little bit better, and you guys got to enjoy some screaming sheep and some squawking hens and all the things, and no dog barking, so that was good. There we go. They're like, come feed us now. Okay, guys, enjoy the videos, and I will see you guys in just a minute. Okay, guys, finally, it's farm tour time. I didn't forget you. See my truck in the background? She's home. She's home. Okay, it's Sunday, and Sundays I don't get out as early because they all have food. It's just the special stuff that they want, so they're extra fired up today. And I'm gonna flip you around, maybe. There we go. All right, so the chickens are, well, there's Elsie. I have to show because this is Cash's. You see him up there? Wherever that shade is, man, that's where that dog is. He's funny. So the sheep are over in this pasture here to the right. They're all waiting for me anxiously. You can see chickens are congregating. June gave me a good neigh. And you can see over here to the left, Mama and her babies are out. You'll see them in a minute. Holy cow, guys. Okay. Let me get through. Let me get through. Let's see if I can find Mama and her babies here. There they are. All right. I'm going to pause you guys while I throw this out. Otherwise, chickens will attack. There's a baby. There's Mama. She's not much bigger than her babies anymore. Okay. Just a sec. I'll be right back, guys. You can see the congregation. Okay. Now we can get a clear Mama and babies. That little yellow one, oh my gosh, she's just yellow and white. She cracks me up, man. She is. And you can see chicken aprons. There's a chicken apron. And there's our other chicken apron. And there's another one I'm noticing might need a chicken apron. They are basically on because our roosters have gotten too fired up on those girls. And it's actually, we have two roosters. One big one, that white guy you're looking at. Our other roo, he's over there. He doesn't come in. I have a feeling other rooster is a bit of a bully to him about the food. Anyway, they both have a girl that they pick on too much. So let's go see the sheep if I can get through chickens without. I'm gonna see if this guy wants any kibble. He probably doesn't. He's kind of a odd little bird, but yep, he's not the brightest. Okay, we're gonna go feed some sheep because they think they're starving, even though they have, oh, hi, naked sheep. Hi, babies. All right, let me get their food down and I'll get right back on. Okay, so I have to get the food doled out, otherwise I get stampeded in the process too, but you can see how pretty they are, and they're already noticeably getting wool back on them. You can especially tell on this guy. You can see his little brown spots on his butt, black spots, gray spots. I know, guys. Hi, bub. You can see how much he's already growing in. It's only been 2 weeks. I'm gonna leave because you can hear June. Hi, Mama. Hi, Mama. She's like, do you have more for me? Okay. Leave them to it because otherwise I just distract and make a mess of everything for them. So we'll go feed the pigs next. Only because this is adorable. I had to stop. Oh my God. They're so cute. I can't get in. Okay. I'm coming, boys. Let's see if we can. They are patiently waiting. patiently waiting. Hi, boys. The boys are on a diet because I have let them get too chunky. So, hi, boys. Hi, boys. Always with the straw on the face. But they're taking it with pride. We just are doing less kibble and more veggies, basically. All right, pause for a minute, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, breakfast time with a little bit less food. I don't know that they really know the difference. It takes them so long to eat anyway. Hi, handsome. It's probably not a good angle because of the sun, but you can see their pools are out. They use the pools in the morning a bit, but oh my gosh, the chomping. But afternoon they tend to just go sleep in the barn. It hasn't been crazy hot this year, so that's nice. So there's the boys. We'll come back and say goodbye to them in a minute. I'll have to fill up their pool and do a few other things. Sorry, trying to do stuff behind me while keeping you guys running, but nothing cuter than a pig butt. Look at those little butts and their tails. There probably are things that are cuter, but are there really? Are there really? I know. Okay, onward to Miss June and the alpaca and Cuddlebug. Okay, last stop on the feeding circuit anyway. And that's how June feels about me being late today. June, hi baby girl, is also, sorry, I've got to close the door behind me if my filming gets a little wonky. Hi Bug. Before I forget, June is wearing the mask on. It's for flies, to keep the flies off of her face because, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Okay, back to it. Turns out no, I cannot do it one-handed with Cuddlebug there. So, the fly mask is, she's going to dive in while I put it over here. The fly mask, let me move that because that probably doesn't smell good, is to, sorry girl, sorry, keep flies off basically. You can see those aren't necessarily, the horse flies bite and they suck. So that keeps her on. And I actually have a natural, it's got cloves in it, which if you've been around cloves, I can see why the flies don't like it. Anyway, I spray that on her body a couple times a day when I'm down here, and it does kind of a natural fly repellent that they do not seem to like. So, okay, she's eating. The sheep are kind of finishing up and causing mayhem. And these girls are obviously starving. Obviously starving. And I'm going to tie Cuddlebug up. Of course, he's... Okay. Tie him up because otherwise he comes with us and bullies the alpaca all around. Oh my goodness, so exciting. As if they don't have this every single day. They never quite know, I guess, if I'm going to show up. Huh, llama. Llama. All right. This is the closest this... She's so offended by my presence in the world. She's always number 2. I'm slightly less offended by my presence in the world, but this is if I want to get close to them. Feeding. Sorry, may not have been the most graceful filming, but she's like, leave me alone now. Alpacas are not the most affectionate creatures, which is cool. I've got enough creatures that want affection. These guys are pretty lone ornaments. That's what they are. So, chickens everywhere. We had the vet come out to see Miss June and just to kind of check out. We had a new vet, sort of a more holistic vet, come out to talk to us. Whoop, did not mean to give him that much, but that's all right. And we're doing some new, you can notice that June has got a new setup now. So she's got her own little setup for outside there. and we keep Cuttlebug out for the most part and the alpaca out, but it gives her a little extra space and a space to get sun since it's nice out now. So she's eating away. Sheep will start to wander back out here soon. Cuttlebug's licking his bowl. Chickens are wandering. My chickens are being turds and they have found a new laying spot, so I'm like on the endless quest for eggs. I'm getting about half a dozen a day in the boxes and various laying places, which is probably significantly less than what I should be getting. So we'll be looking hard. Okay, let's go check back in on the boys real quick. This is Johnny scratching himself. Actually, Frankie's doing the same thing. When you're a pig and you have an itch to scratch, you find any old thing. He's using the leg off of that old feeder that's flipped upside down to get it. You do what you do, man. No judgments. Getting our scritches on there. And I'm gonna go out. Oh shoot, I forgot to start their water, guys. This guy's waiting. Huh. This is their favorite spot to scratch their butt too, where Frankie is. What are you doing, handsome? You're such a dork. I know. What's going on, bud? Alright, I gotta go turn their water on, but I thought we'd come say hi again one more time to these guys. And basically they'll probably take a nap now. The nice thing with these, you can see some of the flies sitting on top of them. Their hair is so coarse and yes. What is it? Oh, good God. He thinks he can scratch on me, which doesn't go well. I'm going to topple over in a minute. That's what's going to happen. Oy. All right. What was I saying? The flies. See how they just sit on top of their hair. So their hairs are pretty... Oh, my goodness. Jesus. And that's what happens. And this is what he wants. He will, of course, knock me over. Oh, goodness gracious, bud. All right. Okay, guys. I'm going to go finish up. Get these guys some pool water. Scritch some bellies. Elsie Mae's always keeping a keen eye out for me. All right, guys. I'll see you in a minute. Hope you've enjoyed seeing all the animals. Actually, he's going down for a nap, so it's pretty cute. Not too far to go. All right, living the dream, man. He's throwing stuff at me. I just brought him an iced tea. And I was like, oh, you're cutting. So he's cutting, and you can see the rows. That's how it gets cut, so that then when they're combining, they can just roll right over the rows. And he's driving our beefy windrower. This thing flies compared to the older windrowers. And I'm gonna try, I think, to go out behind him and not step on like a mouse. This is like heyday time for the vultures. I was saying, this is the heyday for all the vultures and the eagles and the hawks, because they can actually see the ground again, and the mice are running, and then lots of them get run over, and so there's lots of food for them again, which means our chickens are a little safe. All right, so it begins. So it begins. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I'll have some mill videos coming up on the next one, because I am just, Fiber Club is going out in the mail right now, and I've been kind of filming that as I go along, so I'll have that ready for you. I'm getting sprinkled on. We have irrigation running for all the pastures, and it's getting me too. Oh, there it is. Oh my goodness. That's actually a lot of irrigation coming my way. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate hearing from you guys, hearing your comments, and just being able to get out there to you all. So thank you so much. Take care until next time. Stay healthy, be kind, get out there and vote, or demonstrate, or donate, or do whatever you can do to fight the good fight, right? And don't forget to make lots of beautiful things in the meantime. I'll see you guys in just a few days.